The way you use your money says a lot about the kind of life you want. It's not just for bills or shopping. It quietly shows what truly matters to you, what you care about, and what path you're walking. Welcome to time-tested advice, where ancient philosophy meets the modern world. I'm your host, Alfred. Let's get started. For Sigma females, this truth runs deep. These women don't spend to impress others or to chase trends. They aren't filling emotional gaps with shiny things. Every dollar they spend has direction. Every purchase is intentional. To them, money isn't about showing off. It's about staying free. While others are busy trying to fit into society's mold, Sigma women are crafting a life that fits them. Their spending reflects strength, clear thinking, and a deep love for their independence. Sometimes they spend big on quiet spaces or alone time. Other times, they walk away from deals everyone else is jumping at because they know what really matters. In this video, we'll take a real look at how Sigma females handle their money. Not the fake, polished stuff people post online, but the honest truth. If you're done with shallow advice and want something real, keep watching. Whether you are a Sigma woman or becoming one, this will be both a reflection and a wake-up call. You don't need to explain your spending to anyone. Just make sure it's shaping the life you dream of. So go ahead and leave a like on this video, and let's get started. Let's jump in. Spending on skills that make them powerful. Sigma women don't just learn what's expected. They go after the kind of skills that make them confident, smart, and, yes, a little dangerous, in the best way. While others sign up for trendy yoga classes or learn salsa for fun, the Sigma might be at a self-defense course or learning how to shoot, not because she wants to fight, but because she wants to feel secure and capable. She also dives deep into topics like money systems, fraud detection, and financial forensics. Sounds heavy? Maybe. But she knows that understanding how money really works gives her an edge. She refuses to be taken advantage of. And then there's negotiation. She studies how people think, speak, and make deals. So when she walks into a meeting, she already knows how to get what she wants. Calm, focused, and unreadable. That's her power. And don't forget physical strength. Martial arts, boxing. She's there, not just for safety, but because it fuels her confidence. She's training her body and mind to stay sharp, alert, and unshakable. You'll find her in places people don't expect, leading in male-dominated spaces, mastering tools others overlook, and collecting skills that make her unstoppable. For the Sigma, the world isn't scary. It's a game, and she's playing to win. Enjoying so far? Let me know what you think in the comments, or just say hello to me. Let's jump right back in. Saying no to the pink tax trap. Sigma females are smart with money. And one thing they'll never do is pay more just because a product is labeled for women. That extra charge, that's called the pink tax, and she's not falling for it. She's not paying extra for a razor just because it's pink and has glitter. Nope, she'll take the men's version. It works better and costs less. Same goes for pens, shampoo, and deodorants with flowery names and higher prices. She sees through the tricks. Fancy packaging doesn't fool her. If two items do the same thing, she's picking the one that saves her money, not the one wrapped in pastel lies. She'll read labels, compare prices, and check reviews. Every time. And it's not just about the savings. It's about respect. Charging women more for basic things is insulting, and Sigma women aren't okay with that. They use their money wisely, putting it into things that matter, like education, independence, growth, and freedom. So when you see her buying men's razors or skipping overpriced women's shampoo, don't call it weird, call it wise. She's not shopping with her feelings, she's shopping with her brain. Because Sigma women don't just avoid the pink tax, they make sure it never touches their wallet again. Sigma females are generous, but you won't catch them showing it off. Don't expect flashy donation posts or smiling selfies next to oversized checks. That's not their thing. When they give, it's thoughtful, quiet, and often done under a name no one knows. While some people donate for attention, Sigma women give because they want to help. They don't need praise, a plaque, or a building named after them. And if someone tries to thank them publicly, they'll likely turn it down politely. To them, real giving isn't about being seen. It's about making a real difference. They might pay for someone's surgery without telling a soul, fund a girl's education in another country, or save a shelter full of animals. No big announcement, no hashtags, just quiet action that changes lives. Why so private? Because they believe kindness isn't a show, it's part of who they are. And let's be real, they're not fans of those "look at me help" videos. Watching someone record themselves giving out food makes them uncomfortable. They believe if you need cameras to be kind, you're probably doing it for attention, not the cause. Also, they're smart about where their money goes. They dig deep, checking where the money actually ends up, who's running the charity, and whether it's fixing the real issue or just covering it up. So while others post about their generosity, Sigma women are working in silence, making big changes behind the scenes, no applause needed. Because in their world, true strength is quiet, and real giving doesn't need a spotlight, it just needs heart. Here's something you should know. Sigma women don't like asking for help unless there's no other option. Not because they're too proud, okay, maybe a bit, but because they truly enjoy being able to do things themselves. If it's between paying someone or learning how to do it on their own, they'll almost always choose to learn. That includes fixing a leaky sink at 2 a.m. after 5 YouTube videos and a mini flood. Still, they'll call it progress. Their money goes into things that make them stronger and more independent. They're not chasing the latest fashion trends. They're signing up for classes, buying books, and getting tools that build their skills. Want to learn coding? She's taking that boot camp, starting a side hustle. She's investing in a course and 3 more books on business. If the world feels unstable again, she's not panicking. She's buying emergency kits, filters, and even learning survival tricks, like starting a fire with a battery. It's not fear, it's freedom. Sigma women believe true power is being ready for anything. They'll also spend money on solo travel books, language apps, or even self-defense lessons. Not because they're scared, but because they like to plan ahead. You won't catch her in a new country without knowing how to say help and where's the nearest exit. Meanwhile, others might be throwing money around to impress people they don't even care about. Sigma females. They spend to be ready, skilled, and stress-free. That's real wealth. So no, she's not posting haul videos, but if the power goes out, if you need to build a business or escape a disaster, you'll want her on your team. Sigma females don't just save money, they plan for freedom. While others are booking birthday getaways or buying luxury bags, she's secretly building an "if I need to disappear" fund. It's not fear, it's smart thinking. She probably knows the cost of moving to another country and starting fresh, just in case. Not because she's planning to vanish, but because knowing she can gives her peace of mind. She hates feeling stuck. Whether it's a toxic job, a bad relationship, or a city that feels too noisy, she wants a way out. That's why she invests in updated passports, flight trackers, secret savings accounts, and maybe even has a list of safe countries saved somewhere. She might even have a bag ready with snacks, batteries, and a little notebook filled with backup plans. Sound a bit much? Maybe. But when things go sideways, she's not frozen in fear. She's already got options. This doesn't mean she's running from life. It means she's staying in control. That emergency fund means she doesn't have to put up with nonsense just because rent's due. That travel money lets her take a break when things get overwhelming. That's not overthinking. That's being ready. So next time you see her sipping tea and writing in her journal, don't assume she's just relaxing. That notebook might hold her exit strategy. Sigma women don't run when things get hard. But if they ever need to leave, they can, and they will, on their own terms. For Sigma females, quiet time isn't just something they enjoy. It's something they need to stay balanced. While most of the world rushes around in loud, busy environments, these women are willing to spend real money just to get away from the noise. And yes, they'll happily pay extra for that peace. That's why they'll buy top-tier noise-cancelling headphones that could silence a thunderstorm. Not just for music, but to block out the chaos. Those headphones aren't just a gadget, they're her shield against the noisy world. Screaming kids, chatty co-workers, loud neighbors, not her concern anymore. And when she needs to rest and recharge, she's not heading off to a loud group trip packed with people and tight schedules. No way. She's booking a quiet, peaceful Airbnb in the middle of nowhere. No small talk, no plans. Just silence so deep she can finally hear her own thoughts again. Even when she goes to a co-working space, it's one where no one talks unless she makes eye contact, which she won't. She's not there for coffee and chit-chat. She's there for focus, mental peace, and the freedom to work at 3 a.m. if that's when her ideas come alive. Here's the real reason. Being alone gives her energy. Silence helps her clear her mind and feel strong again. It's not that she doesn't like people, she just can't stand distractions. She will gladly invest in anything that gives her a bubble of quiet where she can think clearly. To her, that's not a luxury, it's survival. So while others might think paying to be alone sounds sad, Sigma women see it differently. Being alone doesn't mean lonely, it means having control. And when she pays for silence, she's really buying back her own voice. And that's something you can't put a price on. Sigma women don't throw money around just to feel better. Every big purchase they make is carefully planned. You won't catch them buying random stuff during sales just because they're stressed or bored. No, when they spend, it's with intention. They're not chasing a quick feeling, they're building a life that lasts. Take this. When a Sigma woman buys something special, like a well-made knife, she's not just thinking about how sharp it is now. She's thinking, this will last for years. Maybe I'll pass it down someday. It's not just a tool, it's something meaningful. The same goes for books. If she buys a rare first edition, it's not to impress anyone. It's because that book speaks to her soul. It's something she'll read again and again, finding new meaning every time. That's not wasteful spending. That's investing in joy that lasts. And that beautiful leather bag she picked up, it's not a fashion piece for just one season. It's something classic that will grow older with her. It'll carry memories. Every mark on it will tell a story. It's not about showing off. It's about owning something real, something that fits her life and lasts over time. Sigma. Women know the difference between shopping out of guilt and buying with purpose. Emotional spending is like trying to fill a hole with stuff. It fades fast. But intentional spending, that builds something. It adds value. That's why her big purchases are never careless. They're well thought out and connected to her values. She's not chasing a shopping high. She's choosing things that truly matter and will keep bringing value long after the receipt fades. And honestly, that's a kind of spending we should all learn from. Sigma women don't just spend money. They make sure their money works for them. While many people spend their earnings on the latest tech, endless streaming subscriptions, or trendy food, Sigma females are quietly putting their money into things that grow over time. Like a sneaky little money machine working in the background. She won't let her cash just sit there doing nothing in a bank account. That's not her style. Instead, she might buy a few shares in the stock market, put money into small digital assets, or even invest in real estate. Every dollar has a job, even if it's just a tiny one. She knows real wealth isn't about having stacks of cash. It's about putting what you have to good use so it grows by itself. Side projects? Oh, she's all about them. While most people work hard for every penny, the Sigma woman is setting up systems to earn money while she sleeps. Maybe she's selling a digital product, creating a course online, or running an affiliate marketing page that runs itself. She's always thinking ahead, always figuring out how to make her money move. And it's not always complicated stuff. Sometimes she just throws money into index funds or crypto, things that don't need much attention but keep growing slowly. She's not chasing money to be rich. She's doing it for something far more important, freedom. By building passive income, she buys herself time to live on her terms. No exhausting office job, no living paycheck to paycheck. Just the ability to choose how she spends her days. While others swipe their cards without thinking, she's making sure her money is out there hustling for her. And that's what real financial freedom looks like. Let's get something clear. Sigma females don't travel just to show off. You won't find them taking selfies just for likes or hanging off cliffs for attention. For them, trips aren't about the photos. They're about growth. While many are booking fancy hotel stays for Instagram, the Sigma woman is checking into a place with no Wi-Fi, where no one talks for a week. Sounds tough? That's the point. She's not looking for easy comfort. She's after real change. She might even go on a survival trip in the woods and think, sleeping in a tent and eating bugs? Why not? It'll build character. And she's right. It does. That's the kind of challenge she enjoys. She doesn't need a picture-perfect moment. She wants real stories, real lessons. If she visits historic places, she's not just snapping pics in front of ruins. She's talking to guides, learning deeply, and probably knows more than the tour book. And when she comes home, she's not the same. She's calmer, wiser, and full of stories, some funny, some deep. Like the time she tried to meditate for 8 hours and ended up arguing with her own brain. She probably won't post it, but she'll never forget it. Sigma women don't chase moments that look good. They choose ones that feel good, experiences that stretch their mind and heart. That kind of experience, it's worth more than 1,000 likes. Most people hand over their private information like it's no big deal. But Sigma females, not even close. If privacy is the new luxury, then she's spending big. While others download apps that ask for access to everything, photos, contacts, location, she's saying, no thanks. She knows nothing is truly free. If you're not paying with money, you're paying with your personal details. That's why she's happy to spend on things like secure chat apps, encrypted storage, burner phones, and strong VPNs. Her online life is so protected, it's like trying to follow a ghost in a storm. And yes, it might sound a little over the top, but she likes it that way. You won't find her checking into places online or tagging her location. Is she in the city, the countryside, another country? No one really knows, and that's exactly what she wants. She's even paid to have her name removed from people-finding sites. Shopping online? She uses fake names and email addresses. Her passwords? Long, strange, and impossible to guess. It's not fear, it's control. While the world becomes more and more exposed, she's drawing her line. Not because she's hiding something, but because she values her peace. And peace costs money. So while others trade their privacy for a little convenience, Sigma women are investing in something priceless: their right to live unbothered, unseen, and untouched. Worth every cent. Sigma females don't force themselves into situations that drain their energy just to keep others happy. And guess what? That boundary? Sometimes it costs money, and she's happy to pay it. She'll turn down a fancy dinner with exhausting people and order sushi for one instead. She'll skip a group vacation full of drama queens and book a solo cabin in the woods where peace is on the guest list. She doesn't do guilt trips, especially not the ones that come with price tags attached. Need to cancel a bridesmaid dress that doesn't suit her style or her spirit? She'll eat the deposit. Why? Because protecting her energy is worth more than pleasing someone else. She's not rude, she's responsible with her emotions and her expenses. Sometimes that means paying for early flight checkouts, single occupancy upgrades, or just opting out of group plans that don't align with her vibe. She's not being difficult, she's choosing herself. And that's not selfish, it's survival. While others spend money just to fit in, Sigma females spend money to stand firm. Because peace of mind? That's a purchase she'll never regret. While everyone's flaunting their hobbies online, Sigma females are out here secretly mastering the most unexpected skills just because they want to. She might spend hundreds on antique lock-picking kits, not for crime, but curiosity. She could be learning how to restore vintage radios or studying ancient languages that no one speaks anymore. Why? Because she can. She doesn't need applause for her interests. She needs fulfillment. If she wants to buy a 12-week course on aerial silks or start building a bonsai tree collection, she'll do it. Quietly. No hashtags, no influencer energy. Just passion, purpose, and privacy. Sigma women invest in what lights up their brain, even if no one gets it. These are not random splurges. These are her secret worlds. And every dollar spent there is a vote for staying true to herself, not chasing trends. Because for her, happiness isn't loud. It's found in the things she loves, especially the ones no one knows about. Thanks for watching till the end. I hope you enjoyed this video. Show us your support by subscribing to the time-tested advice channel and leaving a like on this video. This has been your host, Alfred. I'll see you in the next one, same time tomorrow. Until next time.